This is gonna be an adventure. Definitely feeling the altitude. Sometimes there's questions. Oh man, this just keeps going up, up, down the dirt road, up the dirt road, still going up. Even though it's hard, just recognize that this is special. I am in a low spot. I just started a sentence thinking that he and I were in this conversation, and your mind can't focus really on anything, just marching. I can't string coherent thoughts together. My mind is just sort of wandering all over. Just keep them moving. There's gonna be some suffering. We got thunder and lightning happening over there. Survival. It is tough, very uncomfortable. We really didn't have any food. We're gonna nap it up. All right, this is brutal. It is just hailing down. Okay, scary stuff. Lightning right there. The Mammoth 200 course is a beast. It is 214 miles, or about 340 kilometers. There are two summits of Mammoth Mountain, one at the beginning, it's over 11,000 feet, and then one again at the very end of the race as a thank you very much. There is an average altitude of 8,150 feet, and there are 21 aid stations, 3 of which are just water drops. There's a 110-hour cutoff, and it features a wide looping course around a 760,000-year-old caldera, goes up to Mono Lake, it goes close up towards Yosemite, and then back around into Mammoth. The variation in terrain is considerable. It goes to Crater Mountain and also Obsidian Dome, as well as several rather remote lakes that are absolutely gorgeous. So the composition is less than 5% road, a lot of single track, and even more double track. That's the beast. Get this. What did you just say?
I said I'm here because of you.
What's your name?
Dave McLaren. How you
Dave,
doing?
I'm Carrie.
Yeah, I know. I watched your video a lot.
Well, it's always nice. So I don't take responsibility for what's going to happen.
Right.
Where are you from?
Dallas, Texas.
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was running a marathon, and I was like, well, what's next? I'm going to go ahead and maybe get in a triathlon. I was a month before the marathon, and I stumbled upon your video.
Ultramarathon.
So I'm like, I'm going to sign up for 100 miler. So I signed up for 100 miles, my first ultra in Bryce Canyon.
Oh, beautiful.
And ever since then, I've been running. That's been like 7-8 years ago.
That's awesome.
Yeah. I think it was your Tahoe 200 video.
Yeah, that was like to me, the Tahoe 200 video was kind of the first real 200 that got put on non-loops. I know there are other ones in existence, but that kind of sprung it off. And so, yeah, congratulations.
Yeah, and you're even kind of responsible for my son too, because my son, he ran his first 100 miler and he's 15 years old.
This is Charlie Salami, trained show dog. Look at this. What you got? Oh, that's nice.
Down.
Oh. Very nice. Oh, good. That's Charlie Salami, the legend. Here she is, the legend, Hilary Yang. Look at all this stuff, this unbelievable logistical tangle. How's it coming?
17 aid stations is coming.
Well, I'm excited for this race, so thank you for putting it on.
Absolutely.
We've got Flores here and Brian, two kingpins of the Path Project Empire. Everybody's suitably hatted. Look at that, everybody.
Might as well, right?
And you're
Scott as well.
nice.
Yeah. Oh, there you go. You guys already met.
Carrie.
Carrie and John.
Yeah, I saw you earlier.
There you go. And Victor as well. He's going to be.
I actually met both of them. Well, you're standing with Philly and Charlie Salami.
Yeah. There you go.
So you're at 104, is that the deal?
108.
108. Okay.
Yeah. So we got it all, man. We got the tonkatsu ramen. We got the.
Now I have to make it there.
No, we literally we got the rice balls. We got the. Got a bunch of avocado. We got cucumber. We got all of it. We'll make sushi over there. So.
that might be a long stop for me. We got all the usual customers here, including Colin, who you might remember. I've been in a lot of races with these folks, so we'll see how it goes. Here it is. Hillary is acknowledging the crew.
Okay, we will try to keep this on the brief side because it's raining. Of course, it has to kick up again. But we're getting it all out of the way today, guys.
You know, Mammoth is a place I've been lucky to call home for the last 15 years with my wife, Lindsay. And we've dreamt of welcoming people into the trail community here. We think it's a really powerful community in Mammoth. And so the fact that you guys would join us for our inaugural year really means everything to us.
Mandatory waterproof jacket is key. We will be checking that tomorrow morning to make sure you have it with tape seams, please. Also, your gloves, your buff, all these things are not just because we want you to carry extra weight around the mountains. It's because safety, and also because the weather can change so quickly here, it's going to make a big difference to your ability to be safe.
I just really want to give a big shout out and thank you to our co-race director, Hillary Yang. Let's give it up for Hillary. We are very excited and thankful to have her on the team. So thank you, Hillary. And we're again, just stoked that you guys are here with us.
We feel like everyone who is here was meant to be here and part of this experience with us.
We're sneaking up on the man, the myth, the legend, holding court right here. Also running tomorrow, but also doing some type of project here. My fellow Vancouver trail scum.
No, legend from Vancouver.
I'm Carrie.
Of course, Carrie. I've watched so much of your stuff. Full tilt ward, man.
That's it.
You know,
Yeah,
Roman I ran with at Moab.
Oh, really?
And then he ran Fat Dog this year and came in 4th place.
Close.
place.
Almost fell to 4th, dude.
That's impressive.
3rd. Yeah, I got 3rd.
I remember your Moab effort because I was trying to maybe get there and I was just too busy and I didn't, and I was watching the whole thing.
Good luck.
Hey.
Oh, yeah. Race director, communication director, Joel and Tim. Predictions for the race. Perfectly smooth, or if there are any concern areas, what are they?
I'm concerned people are going to have too much fun.
Guilty.
No, there's always concerns, but I think if you aren't concerned, then
Yeah.
you're taking it too laissez-faire. It's kind of like, yeah, we're excited just to get this first one going, test it, take care of the runners and learn and just iterate and improve year over year.
This all sounds ridiculously positive, but there's got to be some. Joel, you're a realist. What's the deal?
I'm a realist.
What's the deal? What do you think?
I don't know, this race is so well prepared. We've got Starlink at the aid stations. We've got all kinds of stuff. Like, this is...
Are you kidding me?
I have communications, and I have people with Starlink. Of course I can communicate. This is great.
Okay. All right. Here it is, the bed of organization. This is stuff that's going to go into my pack. I've got things like sleeping bivy wag bag. I've got extra cables, some salt pills, anti-chafe stuff. Got a whole thing of medical, toothbrush, extra batteries, sunglasses, some snacks, gloves, which I like wearing the PR Gear gloves, and a spare battery. And I'm going to be taking some headphones this time to be able to listen to some stuff as I go. It is almost 10. Probably in the next 10 minutes I will actually be able to think about getting to bed. It is unlikely but possible I will get between 7 and 8 hours of sleep tonight, which is unheard of before one of these races. So feeling good about that. Race morning. We are 7 minutes from the start, just in time to pick up my tracking number, and the day is looking pretty darn good. Just like John. I don't get to see John for 32 miles, and we've got a big climb to start out, so it'll be a nice march uphill and then a run down and a little bit up and down until I finally hit John again. So just barely a little warm up. Well, it's all happening. We got the music. There's a party at the start, that's for sure, already. Man, the myth, the legend.
How are you?
Good, man. How are you?
Did you sleep?
Yeah, how about you?
I did actually, yeah.
Yeah, remarkably.
I got 8 hours.
I think I got 7.
Yeah.
Which, that never happens.
That never happens, right? It's because I didn't sleep the night before. I was so tired.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
No, I've had a couple nights of sleep, Charlie.
Good.
You're all set?
I'm all set. I'm all packed up.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
You? Yeah, you too. Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
Good.
Oh my word, so many people.
You guys can move forward.
I'm just 84 to 120. We got Kerry Ward here.
We got Jeff Pelletier here. His video is going to be way more, let's call it high value in production than mine will be.
Kerry's video is going to be longer than mine, I can tell you that, bro.
And his time is going to be much faster than me, but we're going to gather in Vancouver
in a week or so?
Yeah, and we're going to go for a very creaky run.
Yeah, that's right.
Good to see you, brother. Go check out his channel. You watched it.
I watched your 7-hour video more than one time in like an hour chunks.
What color am I following for course markers?
Orange.
Thank you. The flags have reflective tape on them at night, and then there's trail test tape as well, so it's all orange.
Now look at the women's field. Sparkles and looking good, fancy shirts. Look at the men's field. It's like boring. Yeah, exactly.
Boring.
This is the race I want to be in right here with these two. Calm before the storm here. This is all kinds of extra here. Look at all this. Look at all this. It's bear spray.
It's a great way to start a race.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go! Oh, the smell of smoke bombs in the morning. Woo! Oh my God! Hey, Andre! I got the party hat. Yeah, baby! That is some good energy at the start of a race. What madness!
All right, Kerry, here we go.
Yeah. Nobody told me there'd be stairs. Good Lord. What the heck? Dude, this is going to be an adventure.
This is going to be a hell of an adventure.
I'm very much looking forward to this.
And the first time we've lined up at a 200 together.
That's true.
Yeah.
Left. The left turn. Well, everybody's together. People are spread out so much. I'm taking the course.
Take it, Kerry.
That's it. Taking it. Oh. Got some switchbacks. Breathing heavy because of altitude, having just got here yesterday. A little over a mile and a half in. Just started my Strava, which is funny in all the excitement. And just spreading out. Definitely feeling the altitude, so breathing hard, but grateful for the rain. Keeps the dust down. The dirt has a lot of pumice content. It's fairly abrasive. So happy to keep rolling along with a little bit of hiking. Did not plan to run up the first 300 feet, but there you go. Looking up at Chad here. Both of us have not been on these trails at all. We are mammoth virgins, which is the real reason mammoths went extinct in the first place. Considerable mountain bike feature there. That's like North Vancouver, they make all that stuff out of all the trees around there. They actually have lumber and they actually constructed it. Holy mackerel. Oh, we're on a ski run, that's why. I think it'd be faster if we took the lift, people. Getting into a little bit of a groove. Try not to worry about running all the time. As soon as the incline goes up, I will slow down. Getting some more proper uphill now, and calming down in terms of the tree cover. It's getting a little thinner. I think we run down this on the way back. Getting to an area where we've got a bit of elevation to see the view. Probably a little over 9,000 feet. A couple thousand feet to climb still. Still in the ski area for a while longer. Pretty out here. Looking at the top of the ski run. Nice to have a little bit of cloud cover. Already sweating a good bit. Steady up past the snow fence. I don't know where the top is, but I imagine it's farther than that. Kind of traversing the ski area right now. So imagine we got to get a little behind it to get going. But nice trail. Pretty solid. Here we go. This is a artificial pond. This is where they get all of the water to blow snow early in the season. That's why they're saving it. Look at the lovely shoreline.
I got my filter. Is it drinkable?
First, like, yeah, you probably drink that. Trying to mix easy running with power hiking with the up. I think there's going to be a whole variety of terrain. This obviously a little bit more traveled. Okay, I got Martin behind me. I got David in front. It's an American flag short sandwich with some Canadian bacon in the middle.
Here we go.
That'd be me.
Succulent bacon. Well, the race inside the race is who changes their shorts first, David or me.
Yeah. Yeah, you go full Andrew Glaze and jorts it the whole way.
Right, exactly. Yeah.
No change.
My crew will be mad at me. I don't smell myself, but they certainly do.
We are still traversing at good altitude, probably 10 plus now. And those mountains in the distance, I don't think we're getting to that, but we'll be near them. So, trying to stay smart. Good healthy power hiking pace. Martin's doing a slow jog up. I am opting for a power hike until I have a proper down, and then I'll start running again. Oh man. You know what? Maybe this is it and we just go up the backside. I don't know. The barren side of the hill, I'm guessing that is actually the top. So 11,000-ish. Breathing. And it's lovely, just kind of surrounded by mountains. It's always interesting when the beginning of a race is a lot of up. You're not used to altitude. Try and keep it all in check. Let your body adapt. But I don't know. Maybe this is some sort of peak up here, but never say it's the top. There's always more. Oh, ho, ho. Coming over the edge. Wow. Look at that. I guess that must be the top. Never say you're almost at the top. But I'm saying that could be almost at the top. Pretty excited about that. All right. There we go. Sun is out. 9 miles in. Appreciate it.
Right around the corner.
Thank you, thank you.
Good job.
Appreciate it, man. Thank you for being out here. All right. Quick.
That was awesome.
We'll see you in a minute. Oh, it's going to be a quickie here. Hello, everybody. Thank you. Yes, I would love to. Is there a second? Whatever. Never second? That'd be great. I'd like to get some of that in a bottle, please, if you don't mind.
What do you need? Water, electrolytes?
Great. Thank you.
Electrolytes in the other ones?
Just one.
Got it.
Can you grab one? There's a little bit of trash in here.
Oh, sure. Then you have peaches. It's not trash. Okay.
Just like that. It's just a couple things.
Have a good one.
Thanks, everybody.
9 miles.
Hey, you're almost done.
Just a lovely ridge coming down, a little steeper than what we came up. Good morning, folks. Thank you. Beautiful day. I'm guessing maybe that lake is on course somewhere. Quality trail, I'm gonna say. I got Colin, who came into the aid station just behind me. Probably see him soon. Be nice to run some of it with him, to connect with somebody. I don't think he's got pacers or crew, so team up. That's helpful in the race when that happens. We got these mini steep rocky switchbacks here, which is kind of fun, but not exactly fast for running, and pretty darn technical, which is nice for a little bit. Coming off the rocky ridge, which was kind of fun. This is where you get better bang for the buck, losing vert. Easy, steady downhill. Whole field of kitty litter. Or pumice stone. Not far away from the oldest trees in the world. John and I passed them yesterday. Bristlecone pines, almost or over 5,000 years old. Survivors like us. That's the whole name of the game out here for the next couple of days. Survival. If you can do that, happy times. Wow, 7 Lakes Point. All right, every now and then you gotta stop and take a picture or two. I haven't left my camera run past it yet, but this would be the type of place to do it. Boy, that's beautiful down there. Don't think I'll be stopping for a swim, although it would be refreshing looking at that water. Wow. This is the problem when it's this technical and there's pretty views. There's always a tendency to want to look at the view. This is one of those moments where I just need to pause and appreciate what I'm doing. We are so lucky to be out here, and to have a course like this, and to be able to traverse it on feet. Like, what a blessing. Woo! Nice to hear a familiar voice behind me. Good to see you. Good to see you, Carl. Looks like you're moving good. Yeah. Awesome. You might recognize if you watched the Montana Great Northern Loop. Colin was there wearing perhaps a similar shirt.
I was just gonna say, I got my favorite Path Project shirt.
Yeah, so do I. I've got the black version. He's got the colored version, which I always like, actually, the color. So, but Colin and I run whenever we can when I'm in Texas around the Austin area. There are parts that I'm wondering if I'm on the right trail because it's so open, and I see a flag and I'm like, okay, that's good. Haven't quite gone off yet, but sometimes there's questions. Like everything flows this way, so we just follow. And you can also see all of the trail running shoe footprints on the way. It's called Horseshoe Lake or something like that, but
I think so.
quite a, more like a reservoir. It's definitely low right now. And there are little side trails, but we're following it around every now and then. There's a flag, feel better. Okay, here's the deal. Felt a flapping around down here. This is already broken. Flapping around my calf. I'm like, what is that? So REI's Gators, how many miles did they last? Less than 15 on trail. That's brutal. This is a fishing lake, so a lot of people come and do fishing here. Little stream crossing. We like this. Actually, you know what? I'm just gonna dip my hands for a minute. Bit uphill with stairs. Just going to the edge of another beautiful little alpine lake. Just assuming we're on the trail. I don't see flagging on the far side. I don't see flagging on this side. I see trail running, oh, a couple people ahead. So if they're off, we're off. Look at that. What a spot. Oh yeah, one flag up there. What was that noise?
Yeah, they don't seem to care too much.
No, they're used to people. Favorite kind of crossing here. Hey Colin, I'm just gonna hit the water for 1 sec. Coming up to what looks suspiciously like an aid station area, at least a parking lot. A little bit of a down to get there, so I'm feeling okay, not quite 10% of the way, maybe 8.5% of the way. So I gotta do this 11, 12 more times. And it's tough, especially with the altitude. No acclimatization makes it tricky. Oh yeah, that looks like an aid station to me. Good work.
Yeah, you too.
Nice job. Good job, everybody.
Yeah?
I like the idea.
Yeah.
Remind me your name.
David.
David.
Yeah.
Okay. Mount Baker, the inaugural.
Rest in peace.
We were up there, couldn't see a goddamn thing.
Yeah.
That was a fun run.
It's a great race. Good summit.
You look like you're part of the org.
I am, yeah. I'm working on the live stream team.
Oh, beautiful. Nice to see you. It is a fine selection of things, all the Never Second stuff. Ben filled me up again. We got, it's like a health food store here. But by far, the marquee attraction is gluten-free puppy chow. That's what we want. I know signs like this. Area closed. Free filling ahead. Nobody can go there, but here we go. Normally, we don't ignore signs like that when the race course is clearly marked. These look like genuine ye olde cabins out here. When I leave an aid station, I just try and walk away eating when I leave. So that, oh my gosh, yeah, there's a bunch of stuff collapsed around here. Look at that. Seen better days. Squirrel there, that's a pretty sizable squirrel house right there. Over here we got some old ore processing mill. You fire that thing back up, spend a weekend out here with some duct tape and WD-40. You get yourself an ore processing station. Look at that. It's like Paul Bunyan has been cruising through here, cutting down everything that's dead or even semi-dead.
I think we're going away from it.
Up, 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 up.
Right.
Thank you. Yep. I'm on my phone. I forgot what I was supposed to be doing on this section.
Another little lake we are glimpsing. Especially since it's warm, Colin. It's just tempting to go for a swim.
Tell me about it.
We'll see. When they're doing the clearing of brush with the smaller logs, sometimes they make big giant piles like this. I don't know if they bury or so burn them or not, or just leave it for animals to live in and let it collapse. But that's kind of cool.
It is cool.
Oh, wow, that was a tree falling. All the ones with pink, they're gonna go. I don't know what blue means. Look at this great grandmother of a tree. Wow. Very proud of myself. I just ate a small bag of pistachios. Managed to wash them down with some water. It's so difficult to eat real food, but when you do, it feels so much better. Colin and I are just kind of cruising a good run walk pace, depending on ups and downs, and this is what we feel like. Altitude is getting to be a little lower than the start line, which is great, but it goes up again. So a lot of back and forth, and it's definitely not a straight line trail situation. And 180-degree turn. There's a little road crossing up here, and we got some people out. We're cheering every runner that goes by. So that instantly means, what does it mean, Colin?
We gotta run.
That's right, we gotta run. So we get a little energetic boost from the people cheering. Looks like they're dressed up too. Oh my word, look at that. They're off track a little bit. I gotta go over and find out what the heck they're doing, even though it says wrong way. I gotta collect some high fives over here, good Lord. Who are these people? Thank you, thank you. Yeah, it's like, we go, of course. I got like, we got the whole cosplay situation up there. This is great. Come on, you're running with us. Let's go. There's a lot of squiggling around here as we go. Following Colin up this hill, which the little crowd that was cheering, we can still hear them. They're just down there. They're close, but we've been going for 20 minutes since we saw them, just because we're going back and forth and back and forth. So, I mean, we'll take them. I'm hoping to be able to keep moving smoothly for 24 hours, and by 8 o'clock have 80 miles or so. And I think that's reasonable based on having covered 82, 83 the beginning of Monster. And if I can do that, I'm confident that I'll finish on time. One of the crazy things about this run is I need to get in the car, drive back to LA, and fly out to Colorado for an event, and that's Tuesday afternoon. So I think, you know, if it all goes according to plan, that should work. Possible, like in the best case scenario, I'll finish Monday during the day, and we can just drive out, sleep for a couple hours, and hit the airport. But, you know, we're maybe 12-13% in right now. That's it. So we got to do this again 8 times.
Plus a bonus 14.
Yeah. This type of thing is not for the prudent and bright. It's for the ultra fools like Colin and I. All right, one marathon pretty much in. We're at a little over, just under 7 hours. A lot of vert. We basically have to do that 7 more times. Dude, what an adventure rig that is. Look at that. How long ago did you have to order your tickets to have front row to the world's most boring spectator sport?
We had to fight somebody else off.
Thank you. I think we're coming up to a saddle. We've been traversing, switching back and forth, and maybe coming up to a place where we're going past the high point and down again. I think we have a downhill to the aid station. Colin and I have been kind of teamed up. I stopped to do a quick stretch. He's a few steps ahead, but probably stick together for a bit if things work out. Sometimes we come through these sections and they are ridiculously scenic. Ridiculous. When I come through here, you get the foliage turning yellow. Looks like young aspen grove. And you pop over the top and you see the mountains. Oh my word. Very special. Some of these trees are amazing. It's just short, squat, almost like a baobab tree that's 8 feet across. Easy, maybe more. You gotta love that. I think, let's call it 3 miles to go to the aid station. Don't know whether it's up or down. Just keep marching along. Looking forward to seeing John. Fingers crossed they get some milk. Found a hat at the side of the trail. I'm just going to bring it back. It doesn't fit, but I'll leave it at the aid station so it's not just litter. Plus, maybe it gives me a little extra boost the way it flaps its wings. About a 1/4 mile. Oh, I think I can see a parking lot up there. So 33, 34 miles in. Gonna see John for the first time. It's about 4:40. So 8 hours, 40 minutes for the first 50K. Everyone's waiting for their people. Hello, hello.
Good job, brother.
Thank you. You too, whoever's running, man. Thank you, thank you. Assuming there's an aid station here somewhere, is that it?
I think Sheetrock is probably.
This is the aid station?
Yes.
Fantastic. 50K in. First aid station with crew. And all they've got is potatoes. Potatoes. Good Lord, we need some food here, people. John showed up, which was good. Got my headlamp, got all the things I needed, so we'll see you in a couple hours.
Okay.
Thanks, John.
Hi, John. Good seeing you.
Thanks, everybody.
I just didn't train as hard as I needed to.
Well, it's all heat, man. So
Yeah, exactly.
Martin did Badwater. He's done it a couple times, I understand. A couple times?
Twice. Yeah.
Twice. First time a little easier. This time, oh my God.
Yeah. That's why at least this is the first Mammoth. So
Yeah.
There's no expectations.
No, none. No expectations.
Yeah.
It should be good.
If we finish, we'll come back heroes to a respected community.
Or more like, they're like, what did you do, you idiot?
Right? Is that, yes, I get some of that too. Yes.
We have this unbelievable light from behind, thank God, right now. I've got long shadows. Neither Colin or I really love this type of dirt road situation. Oh my gosh, look at that. Let's just wash our hands real quick. So we're approaching Convict Lake here. The lighting is very dramatic. David said that this is where he got married. It is quite lovely. I think we're supposed to go around it, but we'll see. I think this is Convict Lake. I guess I could look at the map. But just with the lighting, The island in the middle, or islands, very beautiful. Temperature right now is so nice. Otherwise I'd be tempted to do a little dip. There's an airport with a jet taking off right there, which is killing the we're out in the middle of wilderness vibe. There it goes. Looks like it's taking off. There it goes, boosting up into the air. And an actual jet, like a private jet. Sun is just dipping down behind. We're gonna get darkness here pretty quick. Rolling in close to 40 miles. I'm just looking at this terrain. We got Brandon here from LA, also jumping in for a little while on the 3-minute walk, 2-minute run. By the way, we got about 30 seconds for the 2-minute run, but it keeps you at a reasonable pace. And it's kind of doable as long as it's not uphill. We're good. Okay, the REI gaiters. The rope is now broken on both. Moon is just there, a little partial, and we are coming up to Convict Lake. The lake that we thought was Convict Lake was not Convict Lake. Unfortunately, we'll hit it when it's kind of dark. We've got less than half a mile to the aid station. Then we go around the lake and back down the valley behind us. So it was Laurel Pool that we were thinking about when it was supposedly Convict Lake. That's why when David was selling it so hard, I thought, well, it's nice, but not that nice. Maybe Convict Lake is better. We'll see. A couple hundred meters, a little less, to the aid station. Just 7, so that took us about 2 hours. Hopefully John is here. I'll swap socks. Curse of the salt pill. Oh man. Oh, my calories. Down there. Nasty. Do not eat a salt pill. All right, good news is we're out of the station and we're about to enter one of the most scenic parts of the course. I know, right? Convict Lake. And I just can't wait to see what it looks like. And it's actually thrown in a couple extra miles to go around the lake because it is so beautiful. And we are hitting it in the dark. And I think both of us are feeling okay. Yeah. I was feeling great until I had a salt pill. There was one that sort of came out of a bag and it was bouncing around. I thought, oh, maybe it'd be smart to have one. I put it down in my throat. Instantaneous, like, oh no, that's not good. So definitely left some calories on the ground, unfortunately. We are hoping that this might be the river crossing, but
I don't think so, but
now I hear another one up ahead. Nice work. Here's another one. I think we can piece this together, my friend.
Yeah.
just need a little bit of balance. Oh yeah. Take a little bit more. Oh my word. Whenever you get this, here, come here.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Other one. Do you want your sleeves? Do you want your sleeves?
No, I'm good right now.
Okay.
That was very good though. All the bridges in there. Oh. To the right. Bridge.
Oh yeah?
Okay. Yep. Pretty sure.
Okay.
I remember reading about it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good it is. I'm hoping that's it. We don't have to do.
I don't think we're that lucky. Only because it said 3 to 4 miles.
So we're going through a campground here, and it's always a lot of extra turns and people and lights, and sometimes it's difficult to stay on track. I think we're okay for now. There's the road over there, it looks like. Yeah. Although I think this is, didn't they say dead end on this one? So, another bathroom if you want it. And we got a river down there, a little bridge over it. Very civilized. A bit of weird turn off to find it, but another road section devoid of charm. We were along a fence for quite a while with a little bit of brush, and now we're on the road for a bit. So can't love every section. So we're paralleling the 395 on asphalt with a slight uphill, which is not particularly charming, to Crowley Lake. We figure we got about 5 miles to go. We've probably done 6 or 7, maybe even 8 from Convict Lake. And it is 9:45. So we're going for 13 hours, 45 minutes, and we are closing in 50 miles. So decent progress. So we're in Crowley, sort of quiet through town. A lot of asphalt, a road up, and I think we're just going down sort of a roundabout trail just outside of the area, which will take us to a park in there where the aid station is. So 53 miles maybe right now, 54. We have little lights going down the hill and a little lantern marking our way, which is kind of cool. That's always a little spirit raiser when you see aid station folks have come out and put in some lights. A little steep. I love it. We still got a little ways to go to the aid station too, so this is kind of extra. Good job. Crowley Lake Community Center. Here we go, crossing this thing. Hopefully I read our stuff. Let us settle for a second and figure it out. What do you have real food-wise? Anything?
We've got soup, potato, rice, soup. We've got quesadillas, we've got potato and brewing.
I'd love pizza and soup.
Pizza and soup?
That'd be amazing. Ooh, bone. So this is the area where we were warned about livestock guardian dogs. We can hear them in the distance guarding sheep. Luckily they're not up here, so we don't have to disturb them, but the dogs are still letting us know that perhaps it's not appreciated coming through their sheep meadow in the middle of the night.
Do I take 1 or 2?
You can do 2. It's brand new. Like,
what's your name?
there's plenty of...
Mine?
Yeah.
Maria. I'll be good.
Maria.
It's just...
Yeah, no, I'm just...
Yeah, he's going to help me have a puff of his inhaler.
Yeah, she dropped her inhaler.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay, all right. It's one of those preloads. So just pull it down.
How do I do this?
So it's already loaded. So just pull the top down and then hit it.
Okay.
There you go.
Just I squish it.
Yeah, you suck it. Yeah, you're good.
How do I do it?
Just breathe it in. Close the cap, and then once you open it, it's gonna come right. So just put it right to your mouth and suck it back in for the second one.
Good for you.
Thank you so much.
No problem. That's why I have it.
Thank you guys.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
Oh, this is.
yeah. You're good.
Thank you, Colin.
You're welcome.
Well, the trail has disappeared now. We're just following frequent markers, and it is kind of wet. Trying to hop the parts to keep my feet dry, but difficult to see them all. This is soggy as heck. Again, trying to keep feet dry. Follow across the sheep pasture. Oh, looks like we're getting into the woods. This is the least fancy one ever, and I kind of like it.
That works for me.
Not going to be tempted to hang out for a while. It's a lot.
Stick to my 5 minutes.
This one. All right, fill the flask, I guess. Oh my God. My new favorite feature I think we're about to go to. There is a disco tunnel here. Look at this. Oh, hell yes. Okay, we're taking a picture here. Super cool feature. Look. Ooh. I guess I have to have a little bit of light. Look at this. Look at this. Okay. But without, with just a little bit, oh my word. This is so cool. Whoever set this up, the best. Woo! That is. So we are on the Owens River Dam right now. Can't see much of anything other than barbed wire. On this side, you got a big body of water. Assume being held back. So we had a nice little. Oh, you hear the owl? Yeah. Nice little session in the darkness since the road is smooth, no moon. So my headlamp's about dead, but we're about to come into the next aid station here.
Not a church.
Yeah, green church somewhere. I don't know where the aid station is, but we'll figure it out. If it's outdoors, we might just sit up in the car with John for a bit. So both of us I think are okay, but might be nice to have a little sleep. We'll see. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Okay, we have actual polenta here and tomato soup, which is good. Thank you so much.
Okay.
Much appreciated.
They're great, and they have the cotton.
All right.
Nap. The sun will be up.
Heater.
Everything.
We had
Right? Like you grind-
maybe a half hour of semi-rest.
Yeah, whatever it was, I feel.
Yeah.
I'm just going to grab my bottles and it's time to go.
Good to see you.
You're doing great. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah. How is it?
It's exciting so far. I mean, I feel bad because we basically hit the darkness in Convict Lake dark.
Oh yeah.
And then it
You
seemed like
missed the views there. You'll have to go back and watch the live stream because the drone
Yeah.
footage was really good there, guys.
Yeah. We are 1/3 of the way. 72, 73 miles. Sun is coming up. I replaced my headlamp battery. Forgot to get my sunglasses, and I ran back only to find John gone. So we're not going to see them for probably 7 or 8 hours. So, ah well. It's always funny leaving an aid station while it's dark but the sun is coming up. You don't think, at least I don't think, I'm not in the mindset of, oh, it's going to be sunny and warm. So I probably have a layer that's a little too thick. I don't have my sunglasses. There's some things that would be nice to have swapped out, but just didn't. And of course, this is one where 2 lengthy segments, no John, but Colin has a big bag of goodies there, so we should be fine. Mountains on the other side are getting the sun. We haven't got it yet, but it is inevitable as we start going up. This is a 9-mile climb roughly with 3,500 feet of gain. So over that distance is pretty steady, not too steep. It's got sections like this which are kind of steep, but intermingled with more reasonable sections. This just keeps going up, up, up. One more steep incline, tops out, maybe a little down, then another one, and another one, another one. We've just been going up, up, up all morning so far. We are 23 hours and 15 minutes in right now. Another 45 minutes and that'll be our 24-hour mark, with our little rest at the last aid station will be just under 80, I think, for mileage. Oftentimes in these races, it's just sort of one false summit after another. So we see these up here and think, oh, must be the top. Nope, not the top. Still going up. Here's where I'm missing my sunglasses, but still enjoying the morning. One hell of a view. Look at that. Almost worth battling uphill all morning on this slidey steep road just for that. I am getting a little shattered going up here. So it's 8 o'clock. We are 77 miles in. I started my thing late, so it doesn't show 24 hours. And we're about 1.4 miles farther. So 78, just under 79 miles in the first 24, which is decent. Although we heard race leaders finished 100 in 18 hours. Still interminable uphill. I'm guessing this left turn means we're going downhill for a while. That was a long set of uphills, 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 uphills. The downhill looks kind of steep actually, so not too relaxing unfortunately. But down we go. Beautiful yellow aspen grove. Wow. We've got less than 4 miles to the next aid station. We've been in very dusty conditions, so we're probably clean feet and socks. if it's like this the whole way down, man, that'll be really nice. This is so pretty right now. This is where we get to appreciate where we are. Stay in the moment. And even though it's hard, just recognize that this is special. We're just talking about people we spend miles with on the trails, including Chad and Scott Jenkins, and Tina Ormuz. Tina's supposed to be here, but I know she's following it on the tracker, but she lives in Dubai. She works for high net worth Kuwaiti family, and the mother just died, so it turned into a you will not be able to go and do the race. So we missed her. Look at this cold water stream. It is so nice. So nice. Oh my word. Good work, good work. Maybe somewhere between 1 and 2 miles to get to the joint. He's telling us the breakfast burritos are the bomb. He is representing too. Look at you with a full Path Projects outfit. Good for you, bud. Oh, and there, nice. We approve. See ya.
Bro, get
All the shininess you see on the road up here is obsidian. They got this beautiful pieces of obsidian everywhere here. So if we need to do some field surgery here, we can make a scalpel. All right, here we go. Aid station, look at that. They got the throne, an old cabin. They got the mat to read. Oh my word, Matt is here. We're gonna be playing some music.
Let's do it. What do you guys need?
We need a dog to pet first.
First step.
Hi there.
Say hi to Luna.
How are you there? Yes. Yes. Oh, yes. So nice to see you. This section is 14 miles of down the dirt road, up the dirt road, down, up, down, up. Pretty, but it's not really a trail per se. No crew, because it gets pretty dusty when a car comes by. Going through a little bit of a low point, I think. Colin as well. We're just up and down and up and down on these 2-lane sandy roads. A brutal day. Brutal. My pace for the last half hour slowed down quite a bit because I am in a low spot. Pretty significant one, but should see John here. Maybe he'll have milk, which will help. Maybe I'll chill for a few minutes, see how Colin is doing. We've gotten a pretty good rapport going, but I don't slow him down too much if I'm needing a bit of a reset. Greetings, greetings. All right. Hey, John.
Got mashed potatoes, got some broth, cooking broth for you. Potato chips, I don't know if you want them. It was good.
Sure, a couple. John has the elixir right there. That looks good. Thank you, man.
You bet.
Even cold, I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Oh man. Well, I got some sunglasses, a different hat, and a lighter shirt. That's all good. It's still hot. We've probably done 50 miles of this kind of road. So if you like that, this is the race for you. The other thing we were talking about is the aid stations. Definitely need, I know it's a little bit of a smaller field this year, and it's a challenge. They're trying to adapt on the fly, but you have to have some selection of real food at all the aid stations, not just some snacks. And it's getting a little better, but even this one we were in, I had some broth with some little bit of mashed potatoes mixed in and some potato chips thrown on top. And they're making the best they can with what they've got, but you know, ate another peanut butter covered banana half, which gives me a good chunk of calories. So 10 miles to go to the Path Project's aid station, which we're excited about. Now, I did start late, but we are at 32 hours, pretty much 100 miles. Not bad. Both Colin and I are a little tired and out of it. I just started a sentence thinking that he and I were in this conversation that didn't exist. And then I realized partway through, oh, he's got no idea what I'm saying. But this is a little bit brutal. Entire day of this. Ten-minute dirt nap. Colin and I just, beautiful temperature, and both of us flagging a little bit, so needed to take a few minutes and just put our heads down. I mean, I think I was fully unconscious, proper dreaming. Hopefully that gets us to 109, which is halfway through. And this next aid station, the Path Project's crew, Floris and Brian, have really, you know, done a little extra, I believe. So I'm looking forward to seeing what they've got. So feeling a little better right now. That's funny. It was hot a few minutes ago. Now it's a little bit cold. But when you're walking along and your mind can't focus really on anything, and you're just trying to keep a loose grip on reality, might be time to have a quick dirt nap at the side of the road. Sometimes they can be transformational. We're losing light, it's getting cooler, but we just passed the halfway mark, 107 miles. We've got probably 2 to go to the aid station. We're looking forward to some sushi, some Korean barbecue beef, milk, and maybe, just maybe, a little nap to set us up before heading out for our second night. By our reckoning, 24 hours of road, pretty much. With the exception of Convict Lake, which is a nice trail. Then we've just been on roads. So, not our favorite day. And also just exposed, hot, just marching. A lot of climbing. This is a good sign. Cookie mellow, look at that. Egg and bacon rice balls, tonkatsu ramen, miso soup. Oh, yes. Yes, yes, yes.
There he is.
This has been like the mirage we're waiting to hit for so long. It's like we've been waiting and waiting to hit this aid station.
Nice. Well,
Like
welcome.
strangely.
Coming in.
Yeah, we will.
2, 3.
Oh man, we're gonna be looked after properly here. Tonkatsu.
Yeah,
they get egg,
bacon, egg, rice balls.
Bacon, egg, rice balls. Hell yes, this will be great.
You want some milk?
Potatoes.
Yes.
All right.
If you have milk, I'm taking it.
Yep. Cool.
I would love some milk. Holy mackerel. Thanks for being here, everybody.
Yeah, man.
Good to see you, bud. This is the Mammoth class of 2025. Look at that shot. Look at him. Don't even know what's happening. But these are all the crews that came through. And it looks like the people who work at the station too, so. One of Gunner's very important jobs is to keep the Mammoth class of 2025 board going, right?
Mine as well. Exactly.
There it is, world famous ramen shop.
Some recovery runs. Yeah. Do some recovery walks.
All right, let's walk.
Okay, have a good one.
See you, John. So we're missing John in the next two. We're going to see.
Okay, perfect.
What, mile 140?
140.
Okay.
Appreciate it. Guys.
Cheers. Thank you. Good night, good night. I got to say goodbye to you. I know, because you're such a special character. There was a truck with a dog very similar looking that was driving by in the trail. I'm like, oh, hold on a minute. I'm like, oh, it's not the same dog.
I think I turned off his
YouTube.
neck light.
Okay.
Doing a little sensible trail maintenance. He's taking the sand out of his shoe. Very sandy section. More roads. We've been on roads for a long time.
A couple films last year.
And we're listening to Matthew McConaughey and Joe Rogan.
Yeah, you were telling me that, yeah.
Going through a bit of a low spot just in terms of energy and trying to deal with this road that just goes and goes and goes. So like that's what you're looking at. Just a featureless road. Just marching along and marching along. Here it is, the unofficial or the official water station. Oh man. Took more capsule pills. These ones caffeine. Oh man.
Got him.
I've no idea what that orange stuff is. Maybe orange.
You eat some of those tangerines?
I'm hoping that just...
Bile? Oh, that's water.
Yeah, we'll not be having any more capsules, man. Holy shit.
Yeah. Bad idea.
Sorry, man.
No, you're good. I'm sorry I gave them to you.
No. I thought, okay, it's not a salt pill. It could be okay. But then I could feel them. It's like I feel like when I'm doing this, my stomach doesn't digest things normally.
Yeah. Well, I know the altitude really fucks my up.
Just taking a minute here, hands in head, head in hands. And my mind is just sort of wandering all over. I think I'm having this conversation with Colin, but I'm not. So I'm trying to not to ask him the questions. He'll think, "What in the heck are you even talking about?" Oh, look at this. This might be
more road.
It is more road. Oh my God. So we were thinking maybe for the first time in 30 hours we were on a trail, but no, still a road. Ah well. 1 mile until aid. I think Looking for a place to sit for a minute. I think he's getting a little bit tired, sort of shoes on the other foot now. I'm a little better. He's a little bit distressed. Can you sit here?
Yeah, for a minute.
Colin has got his shoes, still having to empty them out a little bit pretty regularly. And I know he's also fallen asleep a little bit. We got a mile to go to the station, and that is probably 17, 18 minutes if we just go straight through. Yeah. Well, that was a long mile in. Heard the cowbells go. Looks like a pretty small and remote aid station. So I know John here. We don't know if they're going to have chairs or cots or a little propane fire. Might be good to get a bit more sleep before we head out. But here we go. Coming in. We got the saviors of the night. Hello, hello. Wow, look at this.
Welcome.
You guys are ready to go. This is perfect.
Yes, what would you get for us?
All right. What are you making
Top
there?
squat. We're gonna fire up some pancakes right now.
Oh, heck yeah.
Okay.
So there is no cots, but we could lay down in the dirt. They got a space blanket. Colin's still struggling because of his shoes, his old shoes, leaky. I got a little bit of broth here, which I'm gonna destroy. And pancakes are apparently on their way. So that's the state of the nation. We may sleep in the dirt, or we may just take off. We'll see how Colin does. Do you have just one of those space blankets, or are there two?
Do you have another space blanket?
Yeah.
Ah, sweet. Abandoned the double track, and it looks like we got single track. 4:20 in the morning. Be light in a couple hours. And we'll be on our way to Lee Vining. It is so good to be on an actual trail again instead of these roads. Definitely a rocky boulder field situation. 1,800 foot climb out, and then downhill to close to the end. And just looking to keep moving nicely. It is wild how much obsidian there is. It's an obscene amount of obsidian. Huge boulders. Obsidian, obsidian. Quite beautiful. Wow. This is cool.
Yep.
Slight rain happening right now, but I don't think it's going to take up too much. Taking advantage of the light and the availability of a bench, or at least a parking thing that is in this little parking lot. It looks like we are going to be at 136 miles in for the 48-hour mark, which means we are not quite 70, but over 65 a day, which makes 3 days, give or take a few hours, quite possible. So happy about that. Starting to recognize some features. The big lake up here, and that is Mono Lake. So I don't know how close we get to it, but it'd be kind of cool. I can see the highway over there. That's the 395. Trying to get a little bit of running in. And in theory, we'll see John and maybe Alec at this next aid station. And perhaps even get a few minutes of rest if they've got a cot for us. So, beautiful morning to enjoy Mono Lake. Look at this. Wow. Woo! We've got the sun hitting the mountains over here, but it hasn't quite popped up here yet to shine on us. Clothing wise, Pyrenees hoodie, perfect for this morning. I bring up the hood every now and then if I'm a little chilly, and I can also put the thumb holes in to keep my arms a little bit better covered, my hands warm. We also just got confirmation that here we are at mile 135, 135, 136. Jimmy Eland's finished 45 hours and change. Good Lord. 18-hour first 100. And then, well, obviously the second 100 was a lot slower. 18 hours, if we'd done another 18, it would be a 36. But that didn't. So, next one, 27 hours for the next 100. Impressive. Job well done. Different planet. Yeah, look at this. It's like a can graveyard here next to the river. Cans. They all look old as hell. Wow. Huh. We're on another dirt road here. Colin was telling me about his insider information, which is what?
Andy Glaze was telling me in Crazy Mountain that he runs out here, and it's mostly dirt road, so zero desire to run this. Nailed it, Andy.
Yeah, it's a lot of dirt roads, that's true. There's some nice little sections, but a lot of dirt roads like this. One benefit to having just big flat dirt roads is when you have connectivity, cell phone signal, you can catch up on messages and post a few things, see what's happening in the world. You don't have to look down because it ain't technical. So I think John will be there. Alec, I don't know, we haven't heard from him, and we're coming in a little earlier than planned, so we will see if we got a pacer or not. On the shoreline there, the Mono Lake tufts all poking out. It'd be fun to paddleboard around those. We've got 3 or 4 miles to go. 8 minutes until 48 hours. And we are about 138 miles in. Little creek. Oh, and a big creek. Dude, I'm thinking we're crossing that. Yeah. Oh man. This. My freaking hero portered me across on top of his backpack too. That was something.
It's like an extra mile right there.
Well, you're changing your shoes. I'm not changing mine. So.
Yeah, no.
Did you see that?
I did.
Impressive.
Oh, I would have waited around for a ride too.
Your eyes do not deceive you. We are on single track. How did that happen? After road. And now we're on single track. For what, the last mile?
Yeah, a mile and a half.
Probably not even that, because we'll just go up and we have to get into the neighborhood. Whole big stairway coming back over, Mom. So we just went huge loop around. We headed back up to the area. So we'll see where we end up. Hopefully that's our place to reset. Oh yeah. Well, I don't know. This may or may not be it. Good morning. Yeah, I think we have a little ways to go still.
Yeah, we have a mile.
That would have been nice if that was it, but it ain't. Still, nice viewpoint. Cougars and goats. It kicked us back onto a single track underneath the area up there. So, some bonus miles, but at least it's actual trail. So we can appreciate that. Pretty. Pretty. All right, a mile to go, running through. So much easier to stay awake and alert when you're on a trail like this, just above the river. Quite lovely, but it seems like you're close to the aid station and then it's just run past it, come back to it. I wouldn't mind hitting the water for a sec. Sure. Yeah, it's right there. Yep. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Coming off the trail up past town. Spit us up onto the road up here. And we will see the aid station, hopefully within a quarter mile. Straight ahead. All right, trying to figure out where to go. I think we got it now. This is the museum, the Mono Basin Historical Society. Old ore cars and tractors and all kinds of stuff. This park would have been a good center as well, but we've still got farther to go. That's what you gotta do. All right. We found it. We found it. Oh, there's John. Oh, that's good. Looks like Alec might be here too. That.
You got patient?
Maybe, yeah. Hey, John. No way. Look at that. Nice work. Go over the mat. The mat.
Oh, yeah.
Good to see you, bud.
Good to see you, man.
Oh, okay.
You good?
Yeah. I think Colin needs a little bit of a nap, so we're gonna have a few minutes before we go.
Of course.
So where's the inside? Is it
inside? Is in here.
Okay.
Are you gonna nap at all?
Maybe.
I have. It's a little loud in there. The back of my car is completely provisioned for sleeping in.
Oh. Is that you?
Yeah.
Dude, yeah. Let me come in here first and just get sorted, and then that might be better, Alec.
Woo! Yeah.
Yo.
Alec has a car that you can actually lay out in. Oh my God, I'm gonna get some sleep. This is gonna be so nice. Thank you, Alec.
No problem. Sleep well.
Thanks, John.
Thanks again.
Take care, take care. 20 miles. So Alec, my pacer here, is one of my adventure buddies for a long time. We've been in a lot of different countries together and in a lot of different life or death canyons on the end of a rope or somewhere. So, and he's been doing a good bit of trail running recently and did the Trail Fest last weekend, Mammoth Trail Fest, the 16K up to the top of the mountain back. So his pacing stint will be longer than that today. We're crossing a 4-lane highway. Yep. We have our very own, what's your name?
David.
David is gonna throw himself in front of the traffic in his bright vest. We're gonna run over one side to the other. This takes us across 395. Mono Lake from above. Look at that. That looks quite dramatic. We're looking down at the 395, and we are on, guess what kind of trail? A dirt road. So we're in this basin right now, heading up, pretty gentle slope, and nobody's sure exactly how far the next thing is, but we'll see. We think there's a water drop, and then I think John can't get to the next aid, but in 30 miles from the last one, which is now probably 22, we will see John again. Move of posting by, that's nice.
Yeah, well, yeah, thank you.
It's appreciated.
We saw the ribbons on Friday coming up like out of Bishop, and I couldn't believe it when somebody told us what it was.
Yeah.
Like, what?
215. You know what's ridiculous? First place man and first place woman.
Yeah.
Finished in 45 and 46 hours. Just like insane.
Wow.
Ridiculous. Nice to meet you.
Right on. Good to see you guys.
We got thunder and lightning happening over there. Alec has got the help desk on. Elizabeth finding out what the story is.
Oh, it's gonna get good.
I'm hoping that we get just a little edge of that rain, cool things off. So, we got water falling from the sky. If you look at the ground, you'll see it slowly filling in with raindrops. And we're coming up to the water drop. And I hear a creek over there too. So there'll be some running water. Feels like this rain might actually rain hard.
There's a big drop.
All right, here we go. All right, leftovers from the Path Project's rice ball and bacon. That's just the perfect thing right here. Alec has got the short straw, so he's sitting on the rock. Yep. We're sitting on the cooler and the bucket. It sounds like there's a river down there, so I'm hoping we get that. Although with the water coming out of the sky right now, the big drops, feels great. As long as they don't get too enthusiastic. We are in this valley and on another road, of course. Had a little stream that was running. It was nice to take a little bit of hat dip in. It is beautiful. Yeah, we got a breeze coming in from somewhere. Huge pine forest. You got these big pine cones everywhere, and that's Walker Lake right there. So this is another post water drop station. I think it's just under 9 miles to the next. It'll be Grant. We'll see John. Alec will decide whether he's coming further, push it up to 50K, or whether he'll drop out. Hopefully he goes on. I think it might be a private lake. No hunting signs. There's deer right over there. Freaking huge tree. Look at this thing. Yeah, it's 10 feet across. Huge tree falling in here. This is the root ball, just filled with boulders and rocks that it pulled up. That thing is huge. Wow. That would have been a splash. Very different forest feel around here. wet. Uh-oh, here we go again, another stream. Look at that. Ooh. So nice. Such a cool section. Like these meadows, thin trail, just barely. Way more engaging than the roads have been. Just lovely. Oh, and another stream. That's my cue. Oh, nice. We're on the other side of the lake now. Looks like we're gaining elevation. Steeper on this side. Just a beautiful spot. No real infrastructure other than this trail, which is quite lovely. The view is opening right up by the lake, and with the peaks behind, whew, gorgeous. Old growth. Wow. Very fortunate. It is a fraction of a percentage of people who will get out like this. Whew. It is tough, but when you have these moments, so worthwhile. Oh my God, look at this. Look at that. You're looking for a sign. A rainbow right there. That's cool. Coming in. Grant Lake, mile 160. Here it is.
Exactly 163 on the dot.
Oh my word.
Ryan, smash potatoes.
Woo!
Okay.
Hello, hello.
Hi.
Oh. It'll be a 5 mile up and a 5 mile down. A couple thousand feet of climbing. It's getting a little darker. Still, temperature's about right. There's hints of rain around, but maybe we'll avoid it all. Still a 2-track road, or 4-track briefly. We've been going uphill for about 6 miles, and it's one of those hills where you think you see the top, and it just curves over, and then there's more. You think you see the top, curves over, and then there's more. I think we're actually near the top. Straight up and straight down on this. 9,250 feet. This is the top.
You cold?
Are you cold a little? Yeah. You want to put something on? Let's stop here.
I might wait.
This downhill is so much different than what we did uphill. Very technical, steep, loose, sometimes wet sections and streams. Bit of a challenge. Now we're having to do some route finding. Silver Lake Resort. Well, 4 miles of asphalt. Fun times. I am swimming a little bit, just mentally. I've got a ache in one of my testes, which happens sometimes, especially when altitude is involved, like ups and downs. But it's making it hard to walk, not because of any like mechanics of walking pain, but just because the dull ache. And then I stop, and I can't string coherent thoughts together right now, just because we are going into the third night and had probably about an hour and a half of sleep since the race started. We're 170 miles in. So I've got to suck it up and get over to the aid station. Maybe have a sleep in John's car. That's the plan. Here it is. Thankfully, just busting through. Just very uncomfortable right now. Let's see what the aid station's like, what they got, and disappear into John's car. Ooh. I think I want to go in. They have a dark room for that. Colin's having some soup. They might have some milk. That's it. Yeah, thank you.
Wow, it is a solid menu out there.
Yeah.
What's up?
What up, dog?
Freaking crusher.
Thanks, man.
Good job.
Yeah, I was like, I think that's the fat dog guy.
Yeah, true. Garrett.
How are you doing?
Feeling good. I'm just gonna get this weird thing. It's just bugging me a lot right now.
What is it?
When I change altitude sometimes, one of my testes like just starts to ache, and it is aching like a mug. The only way I can get it to go is to sit down and just like chill for a bit and then go again. So I'm gonna have a nap and just hope it goes away.
Okay.
So that's my
Best
deal.
of luck.
Yeah, thanks, man.
There's a little bit of altitude changing coming up.
I know.
Hey, there's a bathroom in there too if you just want to like
Drop it off.
wank it out, you know, maybe that'll help.
You know, if I thought that would do something good, I would do it. Long climb out, very steep, on one of our ever-present dirt roads. This looks like a weather station, so probably the top, close. Looking for the way down. Well, long descent to run. Sweated up a little bit, trying to follow this madman here with this sweaty headband. And we're back on a road for a little while. So far so good. My testicle is still kind of aware, but it's not bad anymore, so we'll let it be for a while. This is the roughest we've come into any aid station. Hello.
Sunlight's about to come up.
That'll be good.
Mashed potatoes, sunlight, the world's your oyster.
Chicken broth. Get a little bit of that. Warm yourself up a little bit.
A little broth would be good. Thank you. Well, rough. This is Obsidian Dome.
Okay.
Hello.
Good morning.
How are you?
Fantastic. How are you?
Somewhere around there. We are leaving the Obsidian Dome. This is the Obsidian Dome. We got 12.9 miles to go. Some up and down. Colin woke up after a brief nap, just super cold. So there's an emergency, let's go. We got space blankets to take with. But at that place, just before we got there, everything's wet. We really didn't have any food other than broth. Wow. This is the Obsidian Dome area. Just black rock.
Obsidious.
Colin's having to replace his battery again. And we're just stumbling through here. Colin's just saying it's been kind of brutal out here.
Yep.
And it's true, it has. Been some nice views here and there, but I feel like we hit some cool things at night each time. Chances are we'll finish this afternoon, midday-ish. We've got another 10 miles of this section, and then 3 short sections, including up to the top of the mountain again and back down. Having a bit of a rough time at the moment, so we're gonna nap it up in the body bags. 10 minutes, something like that. Maybe my ache will subside. That's what I'm hoping. And like thick kitty litter here. A couple miles to the aid station in Inyo. Listening to a book. Colin is walking a little faster. You do not see one of these every day. Good Lord.
Causing wind's head to
But
disintegrate
we're getting
into a
close.
cloud of
All right. Inyo aid station. There it is. No John that I can see.
Good job, good job.
Thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Would you believe 200 miles already? Just hit the mark, but have another about 15 to go. This aid station seems it's like 2 miles farther than it's supposed to be, but we're here. I think John's here too, so we'll head in. Colin's probably been here for a bit. It's over 9,000 feet, so a little out of breath. Whew. Thank you, thank you. Yeah. They're like we're gonna have to start a club.
Chicken noodle soup, yeah.
Chicken noodle soup? Yes, please. That'd be great.
How you feeling?
I'm okay.
Cool. Well, hey, I mean, you're like almost there. You're basically at mile 200. So I don't understand why they made us go back over. I think they should have just like bopped us into town.
Straight in.
Right.
Yeah.
Already there.
They want to make it 214 instead of 200, you know.
Yeah, but it's called
200, yeah.
So you're just skipping up and popping up like a whack-a-mole at all these different aid stations.
I know.
That's awesome.
I want you to remember my face. Well, Clara is right in front of you now.
Oh, yeah,
so
yeah.
I've been kind of following Clara.
Yeah.
So, yeah. But you just happen to be right here. So
Yeah.
might as well say hi. You're like a normal person's long run away from the finish.
Normal person's long run. Oh, my word. How you doing, Colin?
I'm alright. Struggling, but I'll make it.
Struggling, but make it. Okay. All right, minaret. And there is the top where we're going. So we gotta climb up there and then run back down into town. That's gonna be something. Looks like we got rain clouds around too, so make sure that we're covered. All right, other side of this beautiful lake. Nobody's at it. A little stormy. Where we're going, right up there. Clouds of doom. It's a 5.5 mile segment up a couple thousand feet and then down 3,000, 7.5 miles to the aid. So my right shin is also hurting quite a bit. It feels like, I don't think it's shin splints, I think it's the muscle that lifts your foot up, like your toes when they pull back. I think it's just been worked over these 3.5 days. We are getting rain and wind going back and forth on the cat tracks to go up. Up is fairly gentle incline because of the back and forth thing for now. That'll probably change. Still looking a little stormy. Oddball raindrops. Looks like our view is going to be sucked in, possibly. Looking back over to where we were. Colin's going up a little faster than me right now, so he'll probably post up at the top. All right, hail is coming down. Put my jacket on, probably put my gloves on as well. So, good thing I got the jacket. Getting the full experience. It is just hailing down. Something ferocious. Whew. Probably around 11,000 feet now. The hail's coming in sideways, as you can see, bouncing off my face. Very exciting. Whew. Wouldn't have it any other way. The view is gonna look like that. Okay, scary stuff. Lightning right there. Fuck. It's like right there. I mean, I saw it come down right there. I don't know how far down I am. It's the only one I've heard. If there are more, that's going to be trouble. Son of a bitch. Let me see how much farther I've got to go to get to the top. If I'm at the top, I know I'll at least have some protection if I can get to the top. Well, it's a little way. Oh shoot. I just gotta pay attention to see if the air starts to feel weird or something. That's scary. Very scary. So looking at the map, I'm underneath the ridge line, which is I think good, and it's abating a little, but I do have to go to the top. I haven't heard anything else. But boy, that's sobering. Like lightning, boom, immediately the noise. Woo. Wow. So it looks like Roman and Colin took shelter, but now we're moving. I'm trying to find the chalet up here. You can't see anything. Oh, there's a fence.
Exercise caution.
No lightning has been present for the last 12 minutes, but it could still be there. Rita! Because you're such good help. Thank you.
Yeah, let's
Woo.
get you on some chairs.
Holy mackerel. That is a thing. Whew. huh?
Separates you guys.
Dude, right when you're going around the turn, I see the flash right in front, like right in front of me. Bam! Like, oh man. Huh? It was probably, the strike was just a little behind you, just in front of me. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what hit me.
The strike was a half mile that way.
Yeah, exactly. That's where we were.
Like I flew in the air and then it smelled like burn. Or like around me.
Got a little
Take a quick break. We'll figure it all out. Anything you need? Hot fluids, Band-Aid.
We're just talking through how little control you have when you have the lightning just kind of come at right there.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Thank goodness there's just one strike and that was it.
Do hot cocoa? Yes.
Yeah, no shit.
If there's a bunch of strikes, I don't know what I would have done. I would have maybe just run downhill.
I thought about it.
Out of the snow and mist cover to where we can see. Even looks a little sunny in the distance, so we should be fine. Going down my right instep. Holy mackerels are painful right now. So every step is like ouch, ouch, ouch. But I think I can just keep them moving. This is the exact same trail we ran up. Now we're going down it. I remember going up, I was breathing so hard. I was so worried about the elevation, but I seem to have survived. Even the lightning didn't get us. Well, 215 miles, of which I probably did more than 200 with Colin. Almost beginning when I saw him at the start, I said, well, maybe we'll spend some time together. And it really is a nice partnership when that happens, because you both can help the other out at different times. Stuff like, okay, wake up, we gotta go, versus okay, yeah, go ahead and take a break. I really appreciate having John there. That was great, having him as crew, multiple stations, and Alec doing a long pacing stint was also really kind of nice. So consider myself lucky to get to play in this field. Consider myself fortunate to be able to compete, and not really compete. For me, it's about a quality experience. Knowing 100% lock there's going to be some suffering that goes on. There he is. Here we are. Good to see you. We're bringing it home slowly, steadily, and we didn't die by getting struck by lightning, so that's good. Oh my word.
Finish together, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, 200 plus miles together. That's good.
We'll finish together.
Yeah, we're getting there.
No, we gotta see who the better man is now.
Oh yeah, I would just let him go. I would just let him go. Thank you for coming out, man. It's been really nice seeing you. There we go. There's a little Billy Yang action. Woo! That's what I'm talking about, right there.
Fuck yeah!
Woo! Here it is, the chute. There's John. Woo!
Thanks, John.
This is Hillary.
Hi, Carrie.
Hi. We got to do a dance in a minute.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Or even right now.
Okay, we're dancing. All right.
Is there music?
All right. Carrie's playing.
It's customary.
It is customary.
All right.
Are we ready?
Are we ready?
Oh, your first conductor could do all that.
No.
He's still up there.
Yeah. You dropped the hat. Thank you, Hillary.
Some swing dancing before you come tonight.
Tell me about your run. I saw you for 10 seconds at the beginning,
It was
and then you were
good. It
gone.
was good. I made my way up to I was in a kind of 15th to 20th, and I made my way up to 7th, and then I had a nap.
Oh yeah.
Passed by 3 people, including Roman. So then I was on the hunt for the last day. I had to get those 3 spots back. I got 2 of them back.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, and Roman bested me by about a mile, but it's couldn't have happened to a better guy. So
that's cool.
So
that's cool. It's nice that you had a little bit of excitement like that
bit
too.
of race within a race, right?
Yeah.
And we had fun the last day. I rallied.
Dude, Rachel and Jimmy.
Incredible.
What the hell?
Yeah.
A different class, like a completely different. Yeah.
Rachel was like whack-a-mole. I kept seeing her in different aid stations. She's like, oh, I'm here now. Now I'm here. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
Didn't you just run 214 miles?
I know. Yeah.
Especially the daisies.
Yeah.
Did you have a good time out there?
Yeah, I had a good time and I had a horrible time, and
Yeah, okay.
you know, it's
Some
like
ups, some downs.
Yeah, for sure.
My ups
Fair.
outweigh my downs.
Yeah.
As long as that's the case.
100%. Yeah.
Did you got some sleep too, or a little bit? Yeah.
Like a couple. I had, we had maybe 35 minutes in a car. We had again 35 minutes at
maybe 2.5, 3 total.
Okay.
Yeah, a little bit.
In 30-minute chunks.
And we had a couple like legit naps on the trail.
Yeah.
In fact, one today, like they gave us a blanket. Oh my God, some of the aid stations are just like not equipped. Like we show up, middle of the night, one gal there. We're like, is there food? Oh, well, I can make some broth. I'm like, okay. Is there a tent? Can we get in a tent? Yeah. Great. You go in, there's like 2 chairs and that's it. No light, no nothing. And they just had a big rain squall, so everything's wet. And so he woke up 10 minutes just like, we got to get out of here. I'm like, okay, let's go.
Yeah, no kidding.
So.
Maybe they did it on purpose.
Are you doing next year? You doing next year?
No, I'm not.
Someone with sense.
Not a chance.
I'm still shivering uncontrollably because that's what happens after these long races. But I'm in a nice bathroom, compliments of Colin. He's got a room at the West End, so first shower, and then I'm heading back to LA to catch a flight out tomorrow to Colorado. Whew. So feet, not bad, no blisters. This is the thing that hurts. That is a swollen tendon attaches to the bone that's responsible for pulling your feet back. Not swollen, swollen. Oh my God, that hurts. So it's a couple days after my feet emerged in actually really good condition. I had one little blister right here. There's a callus there that often gets bothered, but 0 blisters on any toes. And then 1 blister also right here, which was a little bigger, but again, just where the callus interacts. But in terms of expectations with all the pumice dirt and reality, this worked out great. The other thing I had was that swelling there, which is still there. Like if I press on my skin, it just pops out. But here, right now, if I press in, it leaves this indentation. I don't know if you can see the indentations there, but it's like clearly swollen. My thumb sticks in, and then there's like this hole from the swelling. Yeah, it's very kind of bizarre. So I'm looking forward to that going down. Every time I push in, there's this hole left behind that takes a while. Okay, how many days after? A week?
What are we, a week and a half.
A week and a half.
Almost 2 weeks, a week and a half.
A week and a half post Mammoth, I've reconnected with my good North Shore trail running buddy, Jeff. And it's really the first time I've been out on the trail since my shin is still kind of hurting. I think he's done a little bit of miles here and there, but we're just comparing notes on the course. I shared a lot of my experience, and now I'm asking him the same. What was your highlights, lowlights?
Well, Mammoth 200, runnable course, which for me was good because I was in the mood to do some running. I had some running in my legs ready to go, but definitely a fast course, lots of kind of dirt, gravel road.
Yeah.
Beautiful views, but you're more looking at the mountains rather than running through them, which I think is kind of how I would describe it, but still beautiful views.
Yeah, there were a few times where I saw a mountain pass or something like, oh, are we going up there? Like, nope, we didn't go up there.
Yeah, and the challenge, of course, is that it skirts the wilderness area basically the entire time.
Yeah.
But you're not going to get permits for the John Muir Trail. I mean, that's just not going to happen. So it's the best it could be in that area. Aid stations need a bit of work, but overall, surprisingly well run for a first-year event.
Yeah.
I mean, nothing major, no major problems or mishaps.
Except for lightning and closing.
Except for lightning, except for which I didn't experience because I finished before the weather moved in.
Jeff, by the way, finished very nicely in 8th place, about a day ahead of Colin and I. So impressive effort.
So I feel like Carrie and I had slightly different experiences at this event. But I had a really fun, strong finish, which I've had time to reflect on why I do these big, long events. And for me, it's the first 200 or so miles. It's the price of admission for that final 10 to 20, where I just feel like a superhero. And it's just pure adrenaline and endorphins. And unfortunately, it takes me a few days to earn that feeling. I wish I could fast forward, but there's just no way to cheat that. You gotta put in the first 200. And if you've paced it right, you get to finish feeling really strong. And that's no feeling compares to it. And I actually think this is an evolutionary thing. I think it comes from our evolved persistence hunting, where we'll chase an animal down for 3 days, and then, you know, very slowly wear it down, and then we go in for the kill and we do the final 10-mile sprint. I think that literally is what I'm tricking my body into thinking that I'm doing. So
I love that historical redirect and that viewpoint, the persistence hunting thing. I love that, because your hero experience at the end is kind of the opposite of mine, limping down the mountain in the lightning. It's like, I fully believe that the price of admission is some level of suffering, highs and lows, for sure. I expect it, I welcome it, that's gonna happen. But sometimes, we were talking just before, it is survival. This hurts like a mother, but I'm gonna get through to the end. And there's some satisfaction in that too.
There are races within the race, and I think that's what you have to find in these events.
Yes.
Find your own race within the race.
Yes.
To make it exciting and to make it fun.
Yes. Okay, favorite spots on the course?
Well, definitely the two we talked about, the two domes, I guess.
Yeah.
The obsidian dome and the mountain, I forget what it was called, but unworldly terrain, volcanic. I mean, that whole area is volcanic.
So Jeff came through during the day. We came through at night. He says he's got really cool drone footage.
Amazing.
By the way, I'm sure he's gonna have a video. You need to go watch his video.
And then my other favorite was Convict Lake. Oh, named so because they hunted down and shot, I guess, some escaped convicts there at the edge of the lake. But that was just beautiful. It's right on the edge of the mountains there, right on the edge of the wilderness. And I got there right at sunset. So again, incredible view, and we got incredible footage of it. So
we got there just after sunset, Jeff.
Well, that was a place that, put it this way, Audrey, my incredible crew chief, and
she's awesome. Team Audrey.
When she wanted to do one last run before we left, that's where we drove to so she could do her run. It was Convict Lake.
There's a guy, David Adams, in the race who told me that he either proposed to his wife or got married there, and his wife's father's ashes were there. And he's like,
I can see why.
You can't wait to get there. It's gonna be the most amazing thing. And when we get there, it's dark. We were just grateful we didn't have to wade through a river on the other side.
Well, next time you just gotta run a couple hours faster.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, about 2 weeks post-race, going to do a little bit of a dissection of how the race went. I was nervous going in just based on the amount of training I'd had, but I knew I could fall back on the experience that I have in these long races. So I was pretty sure I could finish it, but I was worried that I'd be able to finish it in time to get to my event that I needed to do the day after finishing in Colorado. The course itself had a lot of beautiful sections, places that were just gorgeous. And the quality was solid, but there was a lot of two-track dirt roads, which if you're 2 days into a race and it's night and you're just marching along a section which is just a 2-lane road with very little variation, your mind starts to wander. It's hard just to stay alert. I liked the sections that had variety going around lakes and things like that. It was interesting seeing all the different parts of the caldera. Some of the road sections, or the parts that paralleled the road sections, weren't again super engaging. It's just the nature of the area, but for a 200-mile race it's definitely a classic area to explore, and one that I hadn't explored myself prior, so I was happy to get out there and be able to experience all that. I think another thing that helped quite a bit was connecting with Colin early in the race and sticking with him for more than 200 miles. We weren't always right next to each other. Sometimes I was feeling a little better. More often he was feeling a little bit better. So, but having that additional person just to make decisions and to speed you through aid stations, that sort of thing. Whereas if I was just on my own, I might have been inclined to linger a little bit longer or have a bigger break. With him, we just got up and kept going. And he's an experienced 200-mile racer as well, so that helps out, having somebody like that on your side, particularly since we had one pacer between us for a 50K section out of a 340K event. So it was great having Alec there. That was a breath of fresh air. I loved being able to sleep in his little capsule car. That was, you know, wasn't a long sleep, at less than an hour, probably 35 minutes, but boy was that welcome. Having John there made it really easy for me because I didn't need to do drop bags. I just didn't have the time to prep everything and get those all set. And Colin had drop bags in a bunch of places, which actually worked out well for me because I was able to use some of the things that he put into his drop bags. Like I used an extra pair of socks that he had, and a couple times I benefited by having ketones that he'd stashed away that he had extra of, or something like that. And him not having crew but knowing that John was around to do certain things helped out. Like even having the car for us to sleep in twice made a big difference, because with the exception of a couple of the aid stations that were actually in buildings, the sleeping arrangements definitely left something to be desired. I think the best sleep came sometimes just in super short dirt naps on the actual trail itself. I really do enjoy the first edition, or the inaugural run of a 200, because up until that point the race hasn't been done, so you're almost like a guinea pig exploring new grounds. Usually subsequent years things get ironed out. Like next year for the Mammoth, I'd expect the aid stations will probably be a little better sorted when it comes to being able to get rest and also being able to eat actual food instead of just an assortment of snacks that you might find at a 50K or something like that. I would definitely put it on my list of 200s to consider. Logistically, it's a lot easier than some of them, partially because the location, like John was able to stay in one spot the whole time and just go out to the places he needed to meet us, and access was usually pretty easy. compared to a race like Moab or Bigfoot, where crew is definitely challenged to find the places. I liked the enthusiasm that people had for the race already. Hillary and Tim did a good job getting things together. Course was marked pretty well. I loved the variety of people that I encountered. I loved the collegial relationship between runners who are out there supporting each other. Again, for me, this is about having a quality experience, having an experience that is irreplaceable, that takes me into waters I have not visited before. I like that the parts where you are drifting and you are genuinely on another planet, essentially, that's an earned state. And the little injuries that I had are kind of going away right now. My shin is feeling quite a bit better. Blisters kind of disappeared, but the shin was the main thing that slowed me down, and the ache in the testes that eventually did go away. So all things considered, I escaped without any major complications. So job well done. Happy to have completed. Okay, first thing I want to say, thank you for your attention. Thank you for watching. It is appreciated. Quick note about support. There are a couple ways you can support content creators like me who do videos like this. First, show your appreciation by leaving a thumbs up or subscribing. Those two things help a lot. Share the video. That also helps a lot. If you could, please click on the link in the description below. Subscribe to the Instagram account where I share a whole lot of different stuff. And then the gold standard is actually a Patreon subscription where you pledge a certain amount per month, $5 a month or something like that. If you don't support me, consider supporting other people. Anything actually helps. Lastly, you can see the actual run on my Strava, and you can subscribe to my Strava to see where I am and what I'm doing. Okay, commercial break over. You're appreciated. Love you.